Now, yesterday we finished on a topic that everybody wanted a link to go and see that video, right? See what Eric, who is Nurse Glory's brother. We were curious about what he said on the video. I was so shocked, when I tell you shocked, of some of the things that he said on that video. And I think the reason why I was so shocked was because I guess I had the mother painted in a different light. You know when you hear people talking, right? Whether it's online or in person or you job or whatever, you got your own picture painted of them, right? As to be a certain way. But then when you hear things, you're like, well, that can't be true. But it's coming from the mouth of people that live with the person. You understand? So it is the true reality, you know what I mean? And I listened for the whole video, guys. The whole entire video I listened was 1 hour and 25 minutes. When I told listen to the whole thing, I had to listen to it. Because I could not believe some of the things I was hearing on that video. And you saw it too, you're welcome. Grace, I sent it to you. Peggy, I think I sent it to you on WhatsApp too. I think I did. Okay, Vanny. Alright, I think I saw yours on well, I saw one of your videos on TikTok, but I think it was straight, but one color, I think. So that's nice. Thank you, Julie Peter King. Yes, my people. I had this woman picture painted as a different type of woman. You know what I mean? Where is our cousin sisters? They're probably going to come along. But after hearing her own oldest son speak on that video yesterday, I was in shock of a lot of things that he said. Not only of over the years of things of what she was calling her own mother-in-law, but even when he went into talking about how she don't even like his own son, who is her grandson. And guys, I can't believe it. I can't believe that. I can't believe all the stories about her and going to all these churches and all these pastors. And then her sister, the fact that he even said that the sister herself, she's out here talking about Glory and her marriage and her husband and all this. And she even didn't even want her own marriage. And I'm like, this is too messy. You listen to Grace? Oh my God. I was like, no. This can't be true. This is too much. Personally, you didn't see the video. I will send it to you today because I think it was on a totally different WhatsApp that you're not even connected. But I will send it to you. And guys, trust me, I'm sorry. I don't know if any of you was watching the mom when Glory first created the mom's page and everything, even though she couldn't speak English properly. There were times that I used to watch because I had her pictured as somebody different. Like I felt like because she was in the church and the way how she was and thing, I guess I had to put up a little bit, just a little bit up there. And then when I heard him talk about all them things yesterday about the mother and what she does and this and that and all this, I was like, what the hell? How could I have been so wrong about this woman? But I mean, that's life, right? But for me personally, it's sad. You didn't see the video, Judith. The name, I think Mr. Eric was telling the truth. Yes, Grace, he is telling the truth, Grace. He is. I believe him 100%. That's why he said that one of the reasons he came out and started talking was because it was just too much. There's too much dragging. There's too much bullying of his sister, meaning Nurse Glory. Good morning, Karen. Sophia Morgan. The wig is really looking nice on you, sweet peach. I love it. Thank you so much, darling. Welcome to everyone that's joining in. If you didn't see that video, check it out. Okay, I can't remember the name, but I think it's something Eric. If somebody, Fanny, if you could type the name on that page and there type it, because since he spoke, obviously he's been putting little minor things out there. Because obviously he's getting backlash, you know what I mean, from the sister over there in the UK, obviously, because he's part of the family. I'm sure that there's plenty things that he know, whether from growing up or just being part of everything that's been going on. That's why he can say that the sister didn't even want her own marriage she told the mother she don't want the marriage again. So if you and your own husband at you in the house where you got problems and got different issues going on, why will you come out here to drag your sister about her own marriage and her husband? Make that make sense. Make that make some sense to me, because it really doesn't. And then the part when he said that his mother even called her own mother-in-law a wench, I was like, Jesus. So now you call your mother-in-law a wench. Now your own daughter is calling you the same. He even said that when the mother-in-law died, which was his father's mother, that his own mother, which is Glory's mother, was glad, was happy that the woman was dead. I was like, wait, hold up. That's why I tell you guys, I was in shock. I could not believe it. Tessa Sterling, I see you in there. Welcome. Good morning, Lady Luck. See you all. Yes, Judith said, it's so sad when family turns against each other. Well, and for what? Okay, thank you, Roseanne. His name is The Real Mix. There you go. For Judith and Priscilla, I'll say the thing, but yes. You are right. And for what? For Facebook coins, honestly. And I'm glad that he said that on the video too, because he's right about what he's saying. It's all just for a few coins. You can let years of your life or your family growing up, people looking at your family in a certain light online. You can throw that out just for a few dollars that you can just, it gonna be gone in no time. It's not gonna last you forever, because money don't last forever, right? You get it, you pay it out to your bills, your rent, your mortgage, your car payment, car insurance, whatever. And you're gonna just throw everything all away for what? For money? Seriously? Come on. That man even sure where his own sister over there in the UK was trying to hack his damn page. Can you imagine? For what? Probably so that he couldn't talk, right? So he couldn't say certain things. Because there's plenty things that the man know. The man says so many things on the video. Guys, I tried my best to remember a lot of parts of what he said. But obviously, an hour and 25 minutes is not no small video. But you want to listen for yourself. I pinpoint those areas because, again, I was like, wow, my God. I mean, I said it yesterday on the video that as a mother, you should be setting an example for your children, right? You should be the one to be big enough to come out and say, stop this, don't do this. Or you never got to come out on Facebook and do that. You got a damn phone, there's WhatsApp, there's Messenger. Call up the sister that started the crap and say, no, you can't do this. No, this is not right. This is your sister. Don't forget where your sister. No, you should be able to call. You didn't even have to come online. Online would have been the second resort. If you called to put some sense in her and she still didn't stop, she still ignore you, she still did her own thing, then you can come online and say you don't know why she's doing this. It is not right. This is not how our family is. But now a lot of people are looking at this woman as a evil person, a wicked person. You understand what I'm saying? Well, I mean, after all the stuff that I heard yesterday, I was like, what the hell? And this is the same woman that I had put up there, so thinking that this woman shocked me for real. I'm just saying. She shocked me big time. And that's just life. You know what I mean? That's why I say nobody in this life, nobody in this world is one way all the time, including myself. I come online, I talk, I laugh, I smile. When I go out this life, is that still my real reality? No, it's not, right? I might got some financial problems. I might got some husband problems, men problems. Some other thing might be going on in my life behind the scenes, right? But that's just life. Doesn't mean that I had to bring it here to this space, right? So nobody in this world is the same all the time. Everybody got different personalities, different ways about them, different things that are going on in their life. They're not all the same all the time. Valerie, I see you in there. It was so nice talking to you last week, darling. Hazel, I see you. Margaret Williams, I see you. Welcome, everyone. So nobody's the same all the time, my people. I'm telling you. But again, you know, I guess, I don't know what I was guessing or what I was thinking, but I know I was not thinking all the stuff that I heard yesterday. Even when he started talking about all the pastors. The pastors are the mother problem. The pastors are the mother problem. She go and she listen to all these pastors, put a lot of rubbish crap in her head. He said the only way that she's going to get away from all these pastors is if she leaves the country. You sure about that, Eric? Because she might go to another country and she's going to find some other churches as well and probably go to some same pastors that are probably African pastors or Nigerian pastors as well. And it might be the same thing, Eric, yeah. So don't be surprised to say that the only way she will get away. But Grace is saying, he said if they are going to disturb and talk negatively with Miss Glory, Mr. Eric is not going to stop. Exactly. And he's going to talk about the truth. He said that indeed, exactly. And I believe him 100%. I believe that if the girl over there, the sister, keep on going, yes, he gonna bring out more. He will bring out more, because I'm sure that there's more that he knows, you know. So, amen, Grace. Miss Robert said, good morning, Sippy Peach, and everyone. Have a blessed Saturday. Love that hairstyle. So now the sister in the UK, drag her brother, them all should make the brother shame. They all, but why Miss Roberts? You say they all should make the brother shame, but why? He's not the one to be shamed. He's not the one to be shamed. The one that's to be shamed is the one who started it. I'm gonna put it there. The one who's to be shamed is the one who started it. That's the one to be shamed. And the one that wouldn't stop, which is the sister in the UK. The brother, he was right to come out. Because why? He's coming out here based on what he's seeing and the fact that she's not stopping and that Nurse Glory don't want to be bothered with this no more, but she's still going on. So he's coming out ready to defend his sister. He said the dragging is too much. The bullying is too much in his eyes. So no, they shouldn't drag him or make him shame. He ain't got nothing to be shamed for, truly. I mean, even if he does, that's his own business and he probably won't care. But as a man, the oldest brother, I think he did the right thing. Good morning, Auntie. How are you? Sophie Middleton Card, I see you. Grace said, I came to this page aimed to stand for justice and truth. And we're still standing for that, darling. We're still standing for that. Like I said, I am not a person that brings my business to the internet like that, okay? That's not me. You ain't gonna get me there. Unless it's something that I want to share, but if it is something else personal, really personal, what the internet gonna do? What they gonna do? Run and talk about it with this next body, it's not everything meant to be on the internet. You get what I mean? So yeah, if you hear something about me behind the scenes, it's up to you to believe it. Believe it's true or not. It doesn't matter to me. Because if I ain't tell you, then you can believe that part. It still didn't come from me, right? Priscilla said, my mother always said you may have problems after problems, but once you step outside, hold your head up. Amen and amen to that. You said it. You don't have to look like what you're going through. You don't even have to act like what you're going through, right? Because if I sat here and I told y'all my life story from 2022, from November approximately of 2022, up until about August of 2024, y'all would not believe it. Because y'all would say, but that girl was coming and smiling, and that girl was still talking, and still standing for justice, and still this. Yeah, you would. But that's my whole point. You don't have to look like what you're going through, and you don't have to act like what you're going through. Like Priscilla said, you can still step outside, hold your head up high, smile. The neighbors didn't do you nothing. Hi, hello, good day, good morning, whatever. Keep it going, period. Grace is saying, Mr. Eric stand for truth and justice. Yes, that's all he's about. You know, he had to drag nobody or nothing. He just said, just leave my sister alone. Leave her alone. Let her just do her own thing, live her life. She love her man. She love her husband. Let her love him, right? Sheila, how are you? Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Chick in the house. Morning. Where is our cousin and sister? Please, Miss Catty Catty. Well, Catty Catty is probably listening to us. You know, she runs the store by herself on Saturdays. So I'm sure she's going to pop in at some time. I think Catty was probably busy. Because last week I saw her like she was going to celebrate some sort of celebration for someone, maybe a member of her family or something. But I saw her on the train station and yeah. So Caddy, if you're out there, Grace is asking for you. Caddy was actually here yesterday, but she didn't come live. She only typed in the comments. So you can always pop over on her page, you know, and just say hi when she posts stuff. But Peggy is saying the only person who's going to stop the sister and mother is Mr. Eric. I agree too. He will bring out all their dirty business to the public. Exactly. Unless they have no shame. You said it right there, so Peggy. Because I hope and pray that the mother went and listened to Eric's video. I pray to God that she went and listened. Because the fact that you somebody up there in the church, you going to this thing, prayer meeting, and you're doing all this. But you happy that your mother-in-law died because she was a wench. So I'm glad that she's dead. She probably would send me spit on her grave if she probably could. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine? A woman that people was coming and asking her, can you pray for us? Pray for my family and all this. I told you to watch her videos many times. Even though I couldn't understand all the language she was speaking, there was some things that she was trying to put in English a little bit. I did, you know. Because I really look up to her, you know, after Glory went there and they spend more time with her and everything. Andrea, I see you in there. Yvette, welcome everyone. Yes. So, but you know what? You call that life, right? That's what you call it. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. But the fact that Eric come out there and put her on blast and talk all them things, she should go and repent and think to herself, oh my God, wow, this thing sounds really bad. How are people looking at me? You know what I mean? Like, why didn't I stop this? Why didn't I stop these girls? Why didn't I stop this daughter from making such a mess and embarrassing this family all on the social media? Not only on Facebook, YouTube, probably over there on Instagram. I know that's even on Instagram, but probably over there too. You understand what I'm saying? It's a shame. Probably on TikTok too. My God, my people. It's really sad. The mother has, Grace is sure, the mother, but he said that on the video anyways. He said that on the video. He said he hoped that she will come along and listen to this video. Yes, because he's just speaking things, right? Nobody's perfect. Just like how they trying to paint Glory out to be, just like how they trying to paint Darko out to be. They ain't perfect neither. They ain't perfect. Okay, so the man drank a little bit and echoed a little bit. Okay. All right, so did anybody die? Did anything else happen? Look at all the other evil things that y'all people have done. He drank a little bit in echo. Okay. How many men have done that? As long as he didn't harm nobody and nobody wasn't hurt. Okay, let the man drink a little bit. All right. As long as y'all got him under control, that's all that mattered. You know what I mean? And it's a shame, and I don't know when it's going to end, you know? Because when I say when it's going to end, well, they might continue to try their best to take his page down so he can stop talking, right? But guess what? I'm sure that he's going to go and build another one. He's going to go and create another page. You know what I mean? Even all the things that he said surrounding the girl who was pregnant with his son, things that our mother said. Okay, Grace said, my English, I did not have problem to understand Mr. Eric very well. You are right, and I know that some people was putting that in the comments about his English is not good. And I'm glad what he told them. Okay, English is not my first language. So what's your point? And I never came here and said that English is my first language. So, you know, when people start putting nonsense like that, is he here about his English? Did he come there to ask you guys how's his English? He came to speak. Who understood, understood. Who don't understand, go your way. Just leave the man page and don't come and say, oh, y'all should stop this. You come out here to disgrace your mother and all that. That's not what he came to do. Carol Charles, I see you in there. Hey, sweet peach. Heard you calling for me while I watched the replay. Yes, darling. I did. I was calling your name. Thank you so much for the 100 stars. I was calling them because why? I know that you are in Antigua and you was trying to see if you could even get to go to the meet and greet. So that's why I was specifically calling your name yesterday. Oh, really, Grace? Grace said, my daughter asked me, how can I understand different accents? And what you told her, Grace? Doreen, I see you. What did you tell her, Grace? I know that sometimes, you know, some people with a lot of people with different accents. Some of them speak fast, like Bajans, okay? Bajans speak really fast. that I had to learn to pause in between and slow down since I came to this country, because speaking to people and they say, can you say that again a little bit slower? Then I realize, Carol, you're not talking to a Bajan. So because you're not talking to a Bajan, don't take it as an offense, but just speak slowly. And that's exactly what customers used to tell me when I did customer service, right? Not so much when I work in a beauty salon. Why? Because most of the people in the beauty salon was from different countries, whether we're Jamaican, Haitian, Bajans, Trinidadians. Most of those people that work in that beauty salon was from different islands. I think it was only about 2 people or 3 people that worked there that was Americans. Because you guys know the salon was kind of long, so they had many different stations set up in there. That's why he has so many employees. Maria S., I see you in there. Good morning, sweet peach. Blessed weekend to you, and I love that here on you. Thank you so much, darling. Happy weekend to all of you. So Christian Graham said, as far as I see, everyone is making their money. Well, I don't know if Eric is making money on that page, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know if his page was ever monetized. I don't know, right? Only God knows. But do I think that he really come out here to do it for money? Nah. And he said it as well. He said that also. He said he's not looking for no money. He actually got a job. He got his hands that he works with. So I don't think it is about money for him. I think it is the fact that he just see everything going on. He's hearing these things going on, and he feel like the dragging is too much. Like he said, the bullying is too much. And the other sister over there in the UK just won't stop. She just keep going and going. So I see his standpoint of where he's coming from. I don't think it has nothing to do with money. And as long as they continue, meaning her, he will continue as well. Because he's trying to get her to shut up. You know what I mean? Tracy Wise is here and back. Love y'all. Welcome back, darling. So McCaddy said, good morning, sweet peach and beautiful folks. Eric's was on point to share the craziness of his mother. Yes, darling. Because at one point I was like, is that mother so... I didn't want to use the word ignorant, but I had to type silly to somebody because I didn't want to use the word ignorant. And some of the things he said, you know. And let me finish read. Mother and silly sister... I'm not going to call her name over here. So, who to my mind is looking more mental and needs psychiatric help due to her jealousy, bad language. Hey, one moment. Her mental and needs psychiatric help due to her jealous, bad language choices. Can't even write or speak good grammatical English yet. Thinking she is the most educated from her family. I never say I hate someone, but this one, she brings out that feeling. Like most of us have a jailbroke. That's a good one, McCaddy. I'm sure a lot of people feel that way, darling. Sometimes when I hear her speak, I just shake my head. I ain't gonna tell you what else I do, but I shake my head. But Carol Child said, I was able to go to the meet and greet, rush home from work at 6 p.m. the same time it started. Got there at about 7:30 p.m. but happy that I went. Kids, more graduates in person. Oh my God, that's wonderful, darling. I'm glad that you got the opportunity to go. Glad that that worked out. Oh shucks. Hey, sorry guys, I'm looking at another phone. But Grace is saying, I have a wonderful present from God. When people do not use one word English or perchane, I understand them. That's wonderful, Grace. That's just wonderful that you're able to understand them no matter where they come from, right? That's the most important, unless they're speaking in another, another type of language, right? Whether it's Yoruba or whatever else, because that's some place now that you gotta learn them things. But yes, but Tracy says, sweet peaches and everyone here, I love you this day. Thank you, darling. We love you too. Good to see you. Guys, don't forget to be putting the love and lights on these videos, please. And thank you. That helps tremendously. They have done something to this. Y'all know I ain't got to go and laying with all the things that they have done. But there's a God, and I'm not even letting it bother me. because I'm just thankful to God that I got a job to go to every damn day. And, well, not every day, but 5 days a week. And I'm just enjoying my life, okay? So let them do whatever they want. They still can't stop me from enjoying. They still can't stop me from having fun and loving life, right? On my terms. And being at peace. Ain't got no beef with nobody. If anybody got beef with me, it's beef with themselves, not with Sweet Peach. Period, okay? But yes, my people, so life is just, it's just sad when you see things like this going on. But unfortunately, it's out there, right? It's happening. It's real life. Are they the first? Will they be the last to bring some family drama on this space? No, they will not be. Are they the last or the first? Whoever brought marital drama sag out here? No. And the people will not be the last either. Will some people continue for the next 18 years? Yes, they will. But that's just life. You know what I mean? Because they already said it out their mouth and they plan to intend to do it. Yeah, so we just here for it, amongst other things, you know what I mean? Today is our gossip day. Today is our day to talk about any and everything, no matter what it is. So, yeah, unfortunately, that's where we left off yesterday. And I wanted to start it out with that. Because, the mama favor, you shocked me big time, yeah. You shocked me, yo. I still in shock. I still can't believe that. I don't know if she's going to come out next to clap back at what Eric said. Or if she's going to be too ashamed after this to do this. Because you happy that a woman died? You even said out your mouth. Wow. Jesus. Grace, you asked me what I told my daughter. Yes, I did tell my daughter anything. When she heard what I am listening, she asked me, Mom, what are you telling? Do you understand? Because she probably couldn't understand him, right? So she's like, Mom, do you understand what he's saying? Oh my God, that's a good one, Grace. That's a gift indeed that you have, that you're able to understand. Me, I understood everything he was saying too, every single thing. And I know that he got more. And when he got the time, he will come back and get him some more, right? I'm telling you, let him continue. You know, he never struck me, to be honest, like a person who's like, you know, a big argumentative person. Even though Glory was trying to get him to, you know, do the Facebook thing, do videos when you can and stuff. He did it sometimes, and then, like, there's sometimes when he just probably got stuff going on that he don't even want to be bothered. Look at it, you're looking stunning. This new hairstyle, rock it, girl. Thank you. I intend to rock it, darling. I intend to flaunt it, do it, whatever I want to do with it. You know what I mean? Because I am living my life. Yep. And unfortunately, the only person that can stop that is God, you know? Me, I am not a beef person. I am not even a drama person to be getting in drama and saga. No. Well, y'all saw me on Facebook. Truly, that was like me even coming. Yeah, it started up, guys, truly with all the injustice. And, you know, it was just such a sad situation. You know what I mean? And you know that you got a child, a daughter. You got other people, they got grandchildren. I don't even care if I had a daughter or not. Honestly, I would have still done it. And I would do it all over again as well. You know what I mean? So it really wasn't about even you having a girl child. It was just about you as a woman in a whole. And you just seeing, hearing all the nonsense going on and the injustice. So how could you think differently, right? That's why when people from my own country attack me, sending me private messages, telling me, I can't believe you're a Bajan and all, then I say, I can't believe you're one-nighter. So you must be a jackass and come and tell a Bajan what to do. Sorry, yo. But anyhow, to each his own. Everybody got their mind of their own, you know what I mean? But yeah, that was just another side of me, okay? So, but as a beef person, drama, no, you're going to get me there. And I don't sit on the phone neither and be gossiping about people and all. I ain't got no time for all that nonsense. Let me sit on the phone and watch my BET, or let me go somewhere. If you ask me what I want to do today, you will sponsor it. I will tell you, you know what? Today I really like to go and get my eyebrows wax. Let me go to maybe Rainbow. Let me go to Rainbow. Look around in Rainbow. See if we can find any hot girl summer stuff in there. So yeah, I'll do something like that. Something like that. But to sit down and gossip and all that, you're not going to get me on the phone doing that for no hour and 2 hours. Hell no. I got too many other things going on that I could be doing that are more important. You know what I mean? But anyhow, life is a learning lesson, and we all learn, we all see it, we all hear it, and this internet will not stop. It's going to be the same, okay? It's going to be the same. It's not going to stop. These people are not going to stop. They're going to continue. I'm telling you right now. Yep. Unfortunately, that sister is making money, in my opinion, and because she's making money, she's going to keep doing it. Somebody sent me a video with Uchi. Uchi, who now is the younger sister. And I was like, oh God, what's going on now with Uchi? What is Uchi saying now? So I tapped it and listened to it. But thank God she wasn't talking nothing about them or this situation. She was talking about something that happened over there in her own, I think it was actually Caddy that sent me that video on WhatsApp. Uchi was talking about what happened in her place where she's living, you know. Some woman in with the dogs and stuff like that. And yeah. So she wasn't on this. And to be honest, Uchi has not really, she has not. I haven't heard her come out here and say nothing. I have not heard Uchi come out here and talk about this situation. I haven't heard Joshua come out and talk about it, neither nor David. So yeah, that's why I was shocked when he also told me that Eric was out here talking. I was like, what? Margaret is saying, the mother serving to master the devil. I'm telling you. And God, what she doing with things in bottle tie up? You saw that too? When I saw that bottle tie up, I was like, oh my God, what the heck? But running in church every day, things can never go good in her life. Exactly. Oh my goodness. That's cute. Thank you so much, Tessa Sterling, for 250 stars. Tessa say, Simply Sweet Peach, you are looking so nice with that here. Love you. Love you too, darling. Thank you so much. Yes, Margaret, I agree with you. That's what I'm saying. And I think that's why I was so shocked when I heard all them things that he said. Because I keep saying to myself, wait, which church is this woman going in? You want him every church you find you're going to. What the hell are you going to churches for? What are you asking them for prayer for? To do evil things? Because you can't ask them to be praying for you for nothing good to happen in your life. You're going there for evil. We should be going there to ask for prayer to make you a better person and repenting for all the stuff you done did and said. You know it's extreme if somebody died and you happy that the person died. You're glad that they died. Why would you be glad that somebody died? I don't care how mean that person was to you. Even if that mother-in-law was mean to her. Why would you be happy that the woman died? And actually say it out your mouth for your children to hear? Shame on you. Shame on you. Jesus, even if you think it in your heart, or you was even thinking it in your damn mind, for you to go and say it is really sad. Marianne Walker, I see you in there. Deborah Nelson in the house. Deborah, thank you for waking up early and joining. Appreciate you, darling. Appreciate you all. So I know Deborah's time is like 3 hours behind ours. I learned that last week or so, right? And I was even shocked. But appreciate all of you. Yes, my people. So that's why when you see that people start telling you, be careful. Them people that say they're going to pray for you, yeah. Them ones that say they're going in the church and they're going to keep you on prayer. What they praying for? Are they praying for evil to happen for you, to you? Or wicked things to happen to you? Or for you to lose your job? Or for this? The question is, what the hell are they praying for? You know what I mean? Here's a say, Glory always said, my hands are clean. Yes, she did. She always said that for real. And Glory is a realist, meaning her personality that we see on camera, right? Because we know that behind that, there's other things, another personality, whether it's sadness or whatever is going on. Thank you so much. Deborah Nelson said, looking cute and sexy, sweet peach. Yes, thank you, darling. Thank you so much. Margaret is saying she even wished Eric's son mother death. Can you imagine? Yes, darling, I heard that part too. But why is she wishing death on people like that? Does that even make sense? Can you imagine? That if the child is not his, XYZ, man, I said, Mama, favor, you better stay over there, so don't even come out live. because you got shame all over you on this Facebook. And yes, I know I saw a lot of comments, because you know I tap on his live as feeds was going up. So I know a lot of people was putting in there, oh, why you doing this to your mother? Why you doing it? But he not doing nothing to his mother. He's just telling the truth. He's telling the truth. Like they come in and they're bullying this girl and they're trying to drag this girl in all of this. But look at them. Look at them. They ain't tell people all them things though, right? She ain't tell people all them things. She ain't tell people that she was calling her own mother-in-law a wench. Now your daughter calling you a wench. Can you imagine? And Maria says, Sweet Peach, have you watched Kim the video? And if you did, what do you think? Sorry girl. Sorry, Maria. I ain't watched no video. Sorry about that. That honey boy peeping through the window is so called duck. Really? I ain't watched the video. Wow. Oh, so we got a pinky peeping in the video. Jesus, Lord have mercy. I'll watch it after this show. Oh my God, that's funny. He will be forever Peeping Tom. You gotta call him Peeping Tom. He's not suitable for the name of Tom, but we can't call him Peeping Pinky, cause that don't sound right. He will be forever a Peeping Tom, okay? Which is very scary because obsession is real, and obsession and that man is just crazy here. May he get some help. Or maybe he meets someone that will take his mind into a different place. You know what I mean? May he. I wish no bad on him, but may he find somebody that is suitable for him, that matches his energy, or probably is trifling his him. I'm sorry. I was trifling his him so that they will be matching each other, okay? They'll be like, you do me, I do you kind of thing, you know? May he find somebody like that will take his mind off of being a stalker and a control freak and a narcissist. Well, they ain't going to change, but you know that there's some women out there that are also narcissists as well, right? So maybe he might find one of them and they might match each other. They might even compete each other because they both are so dangerous the same way. I'm just saying. Oh, God. Lord Jesus. But I will watch that video because that's something funny. Oh, my God. Man, what else is going on around this space, guys, that I miss so on? Caddy, where are you? Where are you? What's going on with your fish? What's going on over there? Who was the person you were celebrating? Did you say it was your brother or your cousin or somebody? I can't remember. I remember I read a caption, but I can't remember who it was. But it seemed like Caddy has been very, very busy. Now Caddy got herself a new ride. You know, her husband came back from Nigeria. So only God knows what else she got going on over there. So yes, Caddy, we talking about you if you hear me. So probably busy today. But what else have I missed out, guys? I don't think I missed out on anything else because it seemed like all the internet is about is Pinky, Kale, and Nurse Glory and her sister drama. Well, or her sister that got a problem. Something like that. Because I don't think that Glory had been answering that girl. I think that Glory has washed her hand of this year so and just probably looking back at them like they're crazy. You know what I mean? So yes, the brother did the right thing. I would want my brother to come out and tell them, just leave me alone. Leave me alone. Just because I'm sick and tired of coming out and cussing them or telling them off as well, and I'm just tired with them. So for him to come out and tell his other sister to stop, he did the right thing. He did the right thing. Grace said, sister cousin is in party. We want, well, probably exactly that what I'm saying. You know, Cece's a busy woman. And Cece and catering for somebody party or doing something else going on over there. Cece's a busy woman. So yes, so only God knows what she's doing today. But regardless, I know that when she sent me that video this morning of Uchi, or maybe she sent it in the wee morning times. One moment. Let me read this. Let me see what time Cece sent me this thing. Oh, geez. When Cece sent me the video, it was at 2:26 a.m. my time. So maybe her time was probably 6 something, maybe. If it's 4 hours in the UK. But let me read this message here. I was so disappointed with Ruth. These people want to come on live and cook. Really? Wow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I seen that before. For the person who sent me that message about Ruth, yeah. I seen that many times with her. And I wonder if, I don't know, I'm not going to say what I want to say, but, hi Jesus, but I've seen that, darling. Yes, I agree. So here's the saying, truth matters always. Eric is going to put the cookie in her place. Enough drama. I agree. Thank you so much for the 200 stars, Hazel. I agree. And he got right to do it. Your own marriage is not good. You didn't even want your own marriage. You telling your mama that you don't want this marriage no more. But you ready to come on and talk about somebody else's. Ready? And to tell somebody what to do with their husband. You never know what to do with yours. Come on, man. Make it make sense. But Peggy said he will not find anyone to take his mind off of her. He's been set on something towards her. It's going to be one way or the other in destroying her. Yeah, in his mind. Yeah, you're right, Peggy. In his mind, you're right. Because no matter who comes into his life, no matter who it is, he's not going to want it. He's not going to put his all into it. It would just be for a good time because his mind is on something else, right? His mind is on destroying the ex that he felt that just left him high and dry. Left him with nothing and now made all this money and he still ain't got nothing. He ain't not going to get over that. He don't get the understanding that it's not that the woman left you. Hello? Knock, knock, knock. Can somebody knock your brain? You're the one that came out and said that you were divorcing the woman. You no longer want the woman. You understand? So help people to understand where is your thinking. That's why I say he need to go to really, really deep therapy. Go sit in a therapist's office so that you can make this make sense to a therapist. You understand? But again, the fact that the woman was gone and he thought that she was going to consistently come every month and keep begging him to take her back and keep begging him and probably offer him $1 million or more money, right, to satisfy his needs and what he wanted, which was the control. He thought she was going to do that. When she said, to hell with you, bruh. I'm done with your crap. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gone for good now. That was like a shocker to him. Grace, we are having now 1600 p.m. in England is 15. Okay. So England is about 3. Okay. Thanks for sharing that. So let's see. Thank you so much, darling. Same to you as well, to all of you. Elise, where have you been? You got a new boyfriend? I haven't seen you in a minute. Well, I see that you've been sending me some links, darling. I ain't get over there yet, but I will today. But I haven't seen you on a live. Had my first Nigerian client immigration problem. DOD F pro bono felt great helping him. Oh, that's nice. That's wonderful. I hope all went well. Hope all went well with that client. That's wonderful, Elise. Congratulations. Do your thing. Do your thing, darling. Do your thing. Wishing you many, many more clients to come. Many more. When you say, okay, the client had immigration problem. In the UK. So UK immigration problem. Grace, we are having now 16 o'clock. Okay, right there. Thank you so much, Elise, for the 200 stars, darling. Appreciate you. England having an immigration problem, darling, or immigration problem meaning with a person that he married or that married him for status in the country, because you say he's a Nigerian, so his wife from the UK. Carolyn Cox, how are you, dear? Welcome, everyone. We're just chatting, you know, it's a freestyle. We all over the place today, but Elise has braced us with some news here. So yes, there's going to be a lot of changes, Elise, not only over there in the UK, Canada, and here as well, as you guys know. Thank you, Carolyn. Gail Gates, good morning, family queen. You're looking beautiful as always. Happy weekend. Thank you so much, darling. To you all as well. Happy weekend. You know, weekend is a time to self-care, do things for yourself. What are you going to be doing? Things to your personal self, or cleaning your house, washing your clothes, whatever it is. It's the weekend to do it if you're off. I was helping him. The government changed the employment law, so he got a job as a prison officer. Okay, well, that's nice. That's nice. That's a good job. But when you say they change the employment law, meaning what? Kind of employment law they change? Just curious. Just curious. We know that things change all the time, right? Look at what's going on over here in this country, but we just gotta go with it for now and till God say different, darling. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Ain't nothing to work up yourself about, to get stressed out over. Because what is that going to change, right? Every day that we hear different things, see different things on the internet, we get sad, we get like, oh my God, this now, Jesus. Like, but what's going to change? What can we change? Wife got student visa. He came over on her visa. They have 2 teenage children. So going to get UK citizenship. So, okay. Well, that's nice. That's wonderful. Okay. Good for them. That's great, darling. I don't think it would be so easy here if they were doing it here. Skilled workers no longer get sponsorship. Okay, okay. I see. Thank you. Caddy's in the house. Caddy, we over here talking about you big time. We don't understand how you abandoned us, how you deserted us. We don't understand what's going on. We're hearing them about this fish. We're hearing them about nothing. We can't understand. You're traveling, taking the train and going to events and going on this place, and we don't understand. We're hearing what you're doing. Grace even said that you're there partying. You must go to a party today. Yay! Howdy, Cody. How are you?
I'm all right, and you? Hello,
I'm
everyone.
doing
Hello.
great.
Hope you're
Happy
doing well.
weekend. Yes.
I'm here. I'm here. It's just that
Good.
it was a crazy day today. By the time I got to the office, the store, I met about 5 people lined up waiting. And
What?
I'm just trying to sit down now and look, more coming in.
Wow. Oh,
Hello.
that's
How are
good
you?
for business, though.
Good for business, of course. How are you
Yeah,
doing? How is everyone? I miss you all. I
good.
miss you all. I'm coming back. How not even?
Okay. All right. Thanks, Carol Charles. So Eliz is saying, I guess Cece will probably come back. I told you guys Cece is busy. Eliz said, love the guy and Kill song I could do. Eliz, Jesus, I could do him, my first black man. Eliz, you're easy at all. Oh my God. Jesus, take the wheel. Like the video, guys. Cece will probably come back, guys. I told you guys that Cece probably busy. You know, she's the only one on the weekends at the store. Oh God. Yes, Judith, indeed. She'll come back because there's more people coming. Eliz, you're not easy at all. Oh, I gotta go and see it. I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know how good the black man look or not, Eliz. But Eliz said that could be her first black man. Yeah, we all better find out who that man is for Eliz, so Eliz can at least have a taste of a black guy. Oh my God. Eliz said he not Egyptian. Maybe he is. I don't know, darling. I haven't seen him yet. Were you drooling over him, Eliz? You saw the video? You were drooling over that man? Oh God. But anyhow, let me talk about the text that I just got, right? Because we know that this is not the first person that this happened to, right? And that's why a lot of people say that they wouldn't eat from certain people. A lot of people they wouldn't eat from, right? And I agree as well, because sometimes when you see certain things, whether it's on a video or you see it in reality, it's just already like your stomach already like ups, not really upset, but turn. In my country, you see my stomach turn, all right, to the point that you feel you want to vomit, that you want to eat from certain people, right? So somebody's saying that Ruth I wish I saw this for myself as well. And I was like, oh my God, Ruth, no, no, no. So they said she wanted to cook online. She didn't wash the chicken. She cut it up and put it straight in the pan, which I think I had seen that video as well, where she did that, and that wasn't the first time. And she cut up the chicken, put it in the pan. She dropped a large bacon bit on the floor and pick it up and put it back in the pan. The comment section went crazy. That's one of the reasons why I don't eat from everyone. Me either, darling. I'm telling you, me either. I understand where you're coming from. I saw that for myself many times, not only with that chicken part, darling, but many other things that was being cooked as well. And I was like, oh my God, how the hell you do that on a video? Like, you know that you're giving people in the comment section saying to talk about the anxiety that you don't care. The 5 second rule. 5 second rule. Some people believe in 5 second rule. And drop on the ground, you get it before the 5 seconds. Says up, it's still clean. Just dust it off. I heard that from my children growing up. And I used to be, hey, put on something, got a 5 second rule. Lives up. Who was it that came up with that crap one day from school? I can't remember if it was my oldest son or if it was my daughter. And they're like, what the hell is this 5 second rule? Yeah, some other kids at school, and some they drop. They talking about if you picking in 5 seconds, I said that's a lie. Okay, because once they drop in that ground with people who's walking on with their shoes, dog poop, somebody's shoes could have had dog poop on it that just step on it. I said, don't do that. Don't do that again. So even in the house, I don't believe in that 5 second nothing, okay? You know how many houses got many things in them? Whether there's roaches, rats, whatever. Hell no. Uh, Julie Peter King said, Kale says is her dance instructor. Good morning, indispensable. Really? So Elise, there you go. Dance instructor. All you got to send Kale management email. Just say you want to get, you want to get an email to this dance instructor because you want him to teach you some moves. That's the way to go. Don't say you want him to be your man. All you want to dance. They won't deliver your message, darling. In order to get close to the man, you want him to be your dance instructor, okay? That's where we'll land you just what you need. I'm not blowing on it, Elise. Blowing on it ain't gonna do nothing. Okay, let's take this for example, right? But let me read Daphne Neal. How are you, darling? Good morning, CP. This here fits you so well. It really do. Thank you so much, darling. Thank you, thank you. I'm loving it. Next time y'all see me wearing it, I'll be tweaking it a little bit, maybe parting it or something. But anyhow, honesty, right? You could just sweep your kitchen. You could just mop your kitchen. Yourself, your husband, or your children come in there playing, even if it's for a few minutes, right? The children shaking, they're shaking around, stuff like that. A little piece of hair drop up on the ground. Okay, you chicken drop on the ground. You bacon big drop on the ground. Maybe sandals drop on the ground. Boom. The hair already got that slam. You pick it up quick, straight in pan. Hey, 5 second rule, right? We want to hear that just come up from all that floor. Oh, all the feet that was just walking in our kitchen. I don't care how much you clean it. I'm not going to eat your food. I'm sorry. If I saw that with my own eyes and I was coming over to your house and you was on the life, I tell you, girl, my stomach been upset all day. I can't eat nothing. I've been just trying to drink some lemon water. I can't do it. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'll be making excuses not to eat from you. I ain't care about not blowing off it lace. The fact that I touched the floor, that ain't going in my mouth. Sorry. Unless you did it and I didn't see you and I'm eating it because I see it happen, right? That's different. But if I see it, sorry. Welcome back, Abby.
Yes, so how are
Yes,
you?
sir.
How is
I'm
everyone in
doing
the
good.
house? Hello,
Doing
Doreen.
good.
Sent a greeting for me. I hope they're
Yes.
doing well.
Thank
Yes.
God that Olufemi came back from Nigeria because now me, you don't have to go there for Christmas to get him back.
Well,
Welcome.
don't speak too soon.
Oh Lord, don't tell me going back.
That's why speak too soon.
Oh God, that sounds like he going back again. Okay then, let me keep my mouth shut.
He spoke too soon. Yes,
Okay.
he spoke too soon.
Is he gone already?
No, no.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
you spoke too soon, but he will go. He will go.
Okay.
Yeah. We
Okay.
have a lot of work to do there. So yes, he
Mm,
will go.
I see.
Yeah. What did I want? Look, I'm looking at us here. Look, upside down. I am up, you are down. Ask
Yeah,
for
I don't know why it's doing that now, but weird things has been happening.
weird things have been
Loving
happening.
lights, my people. Look, y'all should be blowing up in here with some loving lights now that CC came back. Loving lights. Yeah. On mine thing you're up top there too, yeah. Loving
It's
lights.
showing, is it showing like that on your screen?
Yes, you are up. It's been doing like that now for the past few weeks since the last time you came. I don't know
But
why.
but no, but look how it's showing in my screen. Oh, where are you? It's not showing like that in my screen. It's showing the opposite.
Really? It's not showing that you're up top up?
On the iPhone, it's showing me that I am on top. On this one, it's showing just a dark screen on top.
Okay. Well, the phone that I'm using the live with, I am on top. The bottom is dark. On my
Good.
and that's a Samsung because I gotta get a new charger for my iPhone. On this Samsung here, you're still on top.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing that's happening.
Yeah. I think Facebook is going through some issues, to be honest. Mm-hmm.
Only submissions.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they're not about to sell it.
And only God knows, darling, what's going on. But you're right. It is going through some stuff, darling.
Yeah,
Plenty.
what it is a good platform. Look at the way they sold Twitter, and now we don't even know what Twitter is. We just hear it's called X.
It, it's been sold. Wow, Jesus, I didn't even hear about that.
Twitter
Wow.
has been sold a long time ago.
Really?
Yeah, Elon Musk bought it.
You know what? I don't keep up with Twitter, to be honest. I opened up an
Mm.
account over there, but even though I did, I don't keep up with Twitter.
I see. Okay, because I am in politics these days. So
Okay,
yes, I use a lot of Twitter. I watch most of the
okay.
news, a lot of the news on Twitter.
I
I
see.
do. That's
Okay.
why. But
Kelly,
anyway,
let me
yeah.
ask you a question, right? Because I know that you grew up in, you didn't grow up in the UK, but in
No.
your country, right? If people are cooking and their food drop on the ground, whether it was their chicken that was already washed and seasoned, or even their fish, would they just, well, let me ask you that question because I'm sure that they probably would because maybe that was the last chicken or fish. I'm not criticizing, right? But would they pick it up and just put it and still cook it?
Like you call it here the 10 seconds rule. There are people
Okay.
who go with the 10 seconds rule. If something falls in Africa, if something falls on the floor, they pick it and they wash it quickly and put it back.
Okay, they wash it though. They just pick
Yeah.
it off the floor and put it straight in pot without washing.
Oh no, they wash it.
Okay. Well, there you
Yeah.
go.
But that is if it is salvable, eh? If it is
Okay.
salvable, like chicken or fish, yes,
Uh-huh.
they will wash it and put it right back.
Okay.
But then if it's like rice, cooked rice, thank you,
Uh-huh.
Vani, cooked rice, how do you can't gather it
True.
because it's already thrown, it's already spilled. If
Right.
it's like flour, flour, like if you're making dough, when the dough falls on the floor, it picks
Hmm.
up sand. So how then do you do? The sand will not let you. So what they will do, they will pick it up, and where
Okay.
the parts that touch the floor will be cut off. And then they are
Right.
left with the yeah. What happened? What's the reason for asking?
Oh, because of something that I was just mentioning. That's why I
Oh,
was just
okay.
talking about something related to what somebody sent me a text about food that had fell on the ground or chicken, sorry. And this content creator took it back up off the ground and just put it in the pan, then washed it. Same thing with some bacon bits. Drop on the floor. She just pick it up and put it back in the pan. No washing.
I have customers.
You have customers? Love and likes on this video, guys. Love and likes, please. I think Cece said she got customers. So one moment, guys. I wanted to. I'm gonna read what Peggy's saying there really quickly. Let me just get back to the page. One moment. But keep the love and lights going on this video, guys. Some weird stuff is happening with this damn app. I can't even. Oh, come on now. Stop the bull crap. Let's see here. So Peggy said, okay, if Ruth's parents didn't teach her the right way to prepare her food, then she has a hard way to go in life. She's done some crazy off the wall things, and she expects people to be quiet. And we know that commenters will not be quiet. I am sorry to tell you. Most people from islands, Caribbean, and Africa were taught to wash their meat, not only wash the meat with water, but with lime, lemon juice, or a little vinegar. I know personally I don't eat in some foreign countries like in India, etc. The way they prepare food on the streets is outrageous. You are right, Peggy, because it all got to do a lot of. I mean, there's a lot of people that learn along the way when it comes to cooking and seasoning meat and stuff like that. But to just take chicken out the package, just like that, just put it in a pan. You ain't even wash. Some people ain't even wash it. They ain't season it. Nothing like that. No, boy. I ain't want the food. Because, it's like one of those things where your mind, not that your mind is getting over you, but you're thinking like, oh my God. Yeah, it's grace it, the wash it and use it. But everybody got their own different way of doing things, you know what I mean? But if a person does not want to eat from you because of a certain reason, don't be mad at them. That's their choice. You get what I'm saying? And you shouldn't be coming on the internet and doing them things with and not expecting people to write and talk about it. They're going to talk about it. Because they're going to talk about when you're showing them what they're seeing. If you don't want them to talk, don't bring it. Come and eating already cooking or whatever if you want to do that. Don't come and just say, oh, I'm going to prepare something. My husband here quick. Check out the package and just, I don't believe in that the mess. Elisa saying, please note from June 2025, the immigration rules have changed for foreigners coming to the UK to work. Really? You must share any comment, Elise, because somebody might be coming to the UK already there or whatever that might pick up from that. Yeah, Grace, you're right. Grace say, for example, when it's bread, they blow it and they use it. They say to get a bit bacteria is good for the body. True. And some people also say that when you cook the food, right? When you cook chicken or you boil anything, that the heat does kill the germs, right? Some people say that as well. But some people mind already done turn from certain things and they still want to eat it. But again, that's their choice. Peggy said if we pick up any food off the floor, depending on what it is, we just have to wash it back. Exactly. You said it right there, Peggy. You pick it up and you wash it again. Now, if, I'm going to say this part, right? If it is a place where people got rats or even some roaches are infested, no. You will never catch me picking that up and going and washing it and cooking it still. Hell no. If it fall on the ground, even if it's one piece, I'm going to chuck it in garbage. Because I going to think that even when I wash that germ from whatever the hell was on, I don't know. I don't want it. I don't want it. I can let out one piece go. Especially if I'm cooking a lot, right? All depends on the situation and, whatever. But how Don Lopez said, anyone eating fast food don't know what really take place. And Don, you're right about that. But you see what's the key word that you just said? They don't know what happened. So because they don't know what happened, they're just eating it without knowing. But if they knew, would they eat it? No, they wouldn't eat it, right? So you are right. She's from Ghana. What African country does Ruth come? Continent does Ruth belong? Ruth is from Ghana. So yeah. Daphne says she do stupid things just to get people talking and then come out to talk about it. I don't know if she does it to get people like talking about it. She self-consciously, she probably just do it because that's her, right? Without even thinking. And then realizing, oh my God, I probably look better on camera, on video, you know? But yeah, she'll come on and talk about it after the fact. But what do you expect? You show it in the public eye, they want to talk about it, right? Don't matter what it is. Don't matter what it is, they're going to come and they're going to speak on it because you already done showed it. They seen it. They seen your food drop on the ground, you pick it up, put it in your mouth and eat it. And then when people going to talk, you get mad. But how you going to get mad? They saw you doing it. You understand? It's nothing that they made up. But everybody's different, like I said. Elaine said, I take the skin off the chicken and thigh. I buy pre-seasoned meat and top up. I ain't about that pre-season meat. The only reason I'm not about that is because sometimes some be seasoning that they put in them things, sometimes there's be too much and it might make you give me a headache. Like it might be sending my pressure up, right? Even though I don't suffer from high blood pressure, if I eat something that got a lot of salt, guarantee you it can give me a headache. Yes. So I don't really buy pre-seasoned meat, but if I buy meat, I'm guaranteed I'm gonna wash it. Like Peggy said, if I got some lime juice or whatever, wash it up with that. You gonna let it sit in the damn lime juice up there for an hour or more. Come back, wash it off good, and season it up. Yes, I'm gonna do that. Some people say the heat kill germs. There you go, Margaret Williams. Margaret Williams said that, and Carol Child said that, I believe. But Carol is saying, I stick to what I know when it comes to food. When I travel, I normally eat fast food. Otherwise, it is home cooked. Yeah, and that's true. Sorry, guys, because on this phone here, so let me see. Yeah, because it got the reflection of black from not seeing, see, I can't see comments there. But Peggy saying, simply sweep is only in the US. Would you believe I did 4 years of nutrition in college and the professor told us not to wash rice, meat before cooking, not to wash rice and meat before cooking. Now, you know, there's a lot of people believe in our rice spot, right? That they don't wash rice. And the islands, oh God, we wash rice all the time. We even pick rice, right? You know, the class erupted, especially with the Caribbeans about it. We couldn't believe what she said. Don't wash meat before you cook it. Okay. Hmm. The only meat I don't wash before I cook it is daggone ground beef. You know what I mean? Because to wash that and then cook it, that's the only meat that I don't wash. Ground beef. Outside of that, you can't get me doing no meat without washing it. I'm sorry. I'll season in it. That was a liar. And yes, a lot of people say don't wash rice. So rice is meant to be cooked like that. CC, if you're talking, you're on mute. Unless she might talking to somebody in her place. But yeah, a lot of people in America, they don't wash rice. You're right. They just take the rice up, the amount that they want, and they just put it in the pot, just like that. A lot of people do that. But
Yes, I have seen people do that. And I think, what the hell is wrong with you? How can you not wash rice? They pour it from the container like that into the
yeah,
rice cooker. I'm looking at it
exactly.
and thinking, eh?
And what? What do you just
And they're
do?
even telling us, just wait for the water to boil and pour the rice inside. I'm like, yeah, no.
Exactly.
Mm-mm. There are
Me neither,
certain
darling.
reasons why you should wash the rice.
Mm.
Sweet Peach, there are
Yeah.
certain reasons why you should wash the rice. You
Okay.
see, all grains have a little bit of pesticides in them,
Mm-hmm.
because when it's in the field, when it's
Exactly.
growing, we live among the animals. We are not alone here. So
Yeah.
they have to eat too. Just like, at least you see the house fly. There are some other animals, you don't see them. They are on your food inside there in the farm, in the
Mm-hmm.
garden. So when it's growing, a lot of them come in the garden to eat as well. They they balance the ecosystem because they
Right.
eat, they germinate the plants, and they carry seeds around. So those flies will sit on the leaves, and they will eat all the leaves, or they will eat
Yep.
the grain. You will see a nut inside is finished, it's empty. They eat it and then they leave inside. But they have to kill them, or at least they have to get rid of some of them. So
Mm-hmm.
what do? When the leaves are growing, then they spray them with safe, safe pesticides.
You
Safe.
are right.
Yes. It's supposed to be safe. You will see they have it, they say it's a sprayer, they kill all the insects on it. And most of the time when I buy like this, when you buy it, you
Have
see
a
the
nice
shiny,
guys.
you
Keep
see the
talking.
shiny ones, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful and shiny. You have to wash it with soap.
Yeah.
Wash the body with soap, not a lot of soap. Just make your hand a little bit soapy and rub it. You will see that after you finish, this was shiny yesterday, but look now, it's dark and dull because this is what it is. This is natural now.
Mm-hmm.
So you will see that when you touch it, it's sticky. But because I've washed it, the stickiness is gone. So
Right.
the rice, when the rice is harvested, they put them in these giant containers. These giant containers, spray them with pesticide so that
Mm-hmm.
those little moles and things like that will not grow on it. You understand?
Yeah.
Give me a minute.
Okay. SCC is right about that. 100%. 100%. Yeah. Oh, really? Daphne? Oh, Jesus. I did not see that part. Hey, sorry, guys. Daphne said just like when she was giving the baby juice and said, take some wine. Wow, wow, wow. Just for the camera, right? Just for people to talk. Yeah, because the more people talk and the more people comment, it pumps up the volume, pumps up the algorithm. Wow. Okay. That's crazy. I mean, they're only making a joke, but you gotta be careful. Especially when you got these Karens out here that call in the cops on you and calling CPS and all that. You gotta be careful because people are ignorant. But Grayson, many bakers' bread fall on the floor. The bakers pick it back and sell it. Well, Grace, that's true. You're right about that for sure. We don't know what they're doing behind there, right? Danny said she liked the washing season, not herself. I agree too. I don't I seen them season meat many times when I went to Publix or another supermarket, in the meat section. I don't go for that meat neither. Not the one that season. Um Peggy says, let me see if you're right. If it's some place that you encounter rats and creepy crawling things, but we don't want to be in an infested place anyways. Well, you are right. Nobody wants to be in an infested place, but some people find themselves and they don't even know that it was infested. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. If you cooking in a place like that, right? Nobody told you that it was like that, but you just find yourself there. Of course, you're not gonna wash nothing that drop on the floor that come to food and use it back. Hell no. Uh-uh.
Yeah. If it's a dirty place, I definitely think that I don't think people will eat it. But what we were
Or
talking
use it
about
back.
when
Yeah.
I mentioned that yes, they will pick it up, wash it, and put it back, was
Uh,
not if it's in a very dirty place. No.
yeah.
If it's in a very dirty place, people will definitely not pick it up and just put it back in the pot.
Hell
No,
no.
like the way we see on some YouTube videos
Uh-huh.
where you will see that they are making the dough and then the dough will fall on the floor and then they will just pick it up and put it back inside and continue kneading. No, I
Right,
don't
right.
think they will do that. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So whatever you buy, if you can wash it, rice has to be washed because
Period.
there's a lot of person rice, beans, and some nuts,
Mm-hmm.
grains, different type of grains should be
Right.
washed. Many things should be washed. Many. Now I just wash it. I
Yeah.
don't know why. I just wash it. I don't mind. I don't mind what you're talking about. I wash it.
Yes.
And let me tell you what else I wash. I wash containers that are going to go into the fridge. For example, if I come to my own shop, I
Uh-huh.
buy this peanuts.
Okay.
If it's something that's going to go into my fridge, if it's going into the cupboard and I see
Mm-hmm.
that it's actually clean, that's
Okay.
okay. But if it's going to go into the fridge, I wash it. For example, like margarine.
Uh-huh.
You know, you can't keep the margarine outside, right?
Right, right.
I wash it. I wash the cover. I wash the
Okay.
cover, wash the body, I wash all of it. And all Coca-Colas, when we used to drink Coca-Cola, all the fizzy drinks,
Mm-hmm.
we wash it. No, I don't
Okay.
wash pasta. Elise is asking me if I wash pasta. No, I don't
Me
wash pasta.
neither. I don't wash pasta either.
But remember, you boil the pasta and you throw the water away.
Exactly.
I, some people do not throw that water away. If you don't throw the water away, then I'd rather you rinse the pasta. But some people, yeah, they will say that no, when you put the pasta is boiling, there are some dishes that you make, you don't
Oh yeah.
throw the water away. Yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
don't
Yeah.
pre-boil it. So yes,
Mm-hmm.
probably it's best to just rinse it for
Right.
security of yourself.
Yeah.
hmm
I
That's what I
agree.
think.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
But then, sweet peach, I sure. Sorry, I saw
You're fine.
you shared 3 kids. Do you have 3 children
I
or
do.
4?
I have 3 children that are alive. And I
Okay.
told you, yeah, and I have one that's in heaven. I say in heaven because I lost a son. I tell you about that story one day. I well not told you, but I talked about that story one day here. It was
Hmm.
probably about a few months ago. When I told you guys that I was out shopping, I think I was what? Okay, March. Probably was like maybe 5.5 months, maybe. I was out
Oh yeah.
shopping with my daughter. I mentioned that
hmm
I was out with my daughter shopping, and when I
Yes.
got out the car and we started walking to go into a store to shop, I felt like liquid on my leg, and I was like, wait, something wet is on my leg. It's weird. Then my daughter was like, Mom, you sure you didn't pee yourself? And I'm like, serious, Tiffany. So then I was like, no, something is wrong, right? Because obviously liquid. So then I was like, no, we can't go shopping. I need to go back home. I need to go to the hospital. And I
Yeah.
drove back home so I could take her back home because she was only like, what, 12? Yeah, maybe 12, going into 13. And I took her home and I went straight to the hospital. And when I got to the hospital, yes, they checked me. So the bag was leaking. And
Oh.
yeah. And it's so ironic because I had a dream like that. I had a dream that I was in the hospital laying down and that I was getting bad news. I had a dream like that maybe about a month prior to or something like that. Like it almost like the dream was preparing me for that. And then they said, well, we got to call your doctor. The doctor said, well, get her to this hospital where I'm at so they can see what they can do, if they can like sew the bag up so it doesn't leak anymore or what they can do. So they're like, you can't drive. We're gonna have to send you there in an ambulance. But needs to say they sent me over there, and when I got there, and then my
Hmm.
own doctor came in and examined me. He said, "I'm sorry to tell you, but your bag is leaked too much, so they wouldn't even be able to sew it, close it back. But the baby was still, the heartbeat was still beating everything, and I was like, so what's gonna happen next? And then he's like, well, you're gonna have to deliver the baby, but it's probably not gonna live because, you know how they go through all the stuff and tell you. And I was like, oh my God, you mean to tell
Hmm.
me I got to deliver a baby that is not gonna make it? And he's like, yeah, that's, I'm sorry to tell you. But anyhow,
I'm
that's
so
what happened.
sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. The baby came. It was a boy, and it breathed for, a little bit. And then, when I held it, and then it was gone. So I had to
I'm so
name it.
sorry.
I had to name it. They took pictures. They gave me
Yeah.
a little hat and little dress and everything that they had on it and blanket. So I still have all those memories, but I don't talk about it really, to be
No.
honest. But yeah. I just came home. I showed I explained it to the kids, and I showed them the pictures and the blanket and everything and the little footprints and everything. Because, they still did the whole procedure because the baby was
Yeah.
born alive. So they had to
Yeah.
go
They
through
had to
all
bury
that.
it.
They had to go through all the same procedures as if it was going
Yeah.
to be, yeah. Yes, so his name is Malcolm.
I'm
All
so sorry.
M's. Thank you. Thank you.
Mm.
Yeah. God is good. Now, God knows best.
That's what I wanted to say. I was just taking these things out of my mouth for me to
Yeah,
say that. God knows best.
he does. And
Mm.
God took I understood after why God took the baby, because he knew it was going to be a stress on me. When I say going to be a stress on me, meaning that after that, maybe less than 6 months, I became a single parent. So
Wow.
God already knew that was going to happen, that I was going to become a single parent. So imagine me becoming a single parent now with 4 kids, and not only 4 kids, but one that's a baby. You get what I'm saying? So imagine how things would have been. I mean, God would have worked it out anyways, but everything happens for a reason. So even though I was sad for a little bit, I got over it because I understood it. Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hmm. Peggy, she said the baby was here for a little bit. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I
And
saw you put a picture and I was saying, what happened to this one?
yeah, the baby was breathing for, it wasn't 10 minutes good, but they had already prepared me. The doctor said the baby's going to be born because the baby was still breathing, even though the
Yeah.
bag was leaking out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they had already prepared me, said the baby's not going to survive. It's not going to make it because, they start telling you about the lungs have developed and all these different things. And, you know, yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you, Peggy. Thank you. Yes. And then
Yeah.
they're like, you have to give us a name because even though the baby didn't make it, it was still born at this hospital. It was still born. It was still alive. You have to give us a name and tell us what you want to do next, and so forth. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Yep. So I still have those memories, and those memories always be with me. I never got rid of anything, even though it's been what? It's been, oh my God. This is 2025. Jesus, it's already been 14 years.
Wow.
That happened in 2011. So
Hmm.
14 years. Yeah. Yeah.
Which month?
Come again?
Which month was it?
Which month? Oh, it was in the month of February that happened. I
Mm.
can't not ask me the date. I will have to look back at my
No.
the stuff that I kept. Obviously they gave you like a printout, like a birth certificate type printout with the baby's name on there, the
Mhm.
footprints. They gave me
Can you
a lot of that.
imagine?
Huh?
I said, can you imagine? They give you all of that.
They did because think about it, Cece. In their eyes, the baby was born at their hospital. This
Yes.
baby, Malcolm, was born in their hospital. So it's
Yes.
regular procedure that they still need to give you these things. You
Yeah.
understand? And I ended up framing the one they gave me. It was really the stuff is really beautiful. That they gave me to as keepsakes, even the blanket and everything and the little hat. Because once the baby was born, obviously that's what they did, right? They still wrapped the child in the blanket because the child is
Yes.
breathing. It's breathing, yeah. And they
Yes.
just said, just you can hold him for as long as he's here. You can keep holding him, and trust me, even through all that commotion of me holding him, look, I could have been gone too. I could have been gone too. Let me tell you how I could have been
Yes.
gone. while I
Yes.
was holding him, all
Mm-hmm.
of a sudden, I started feeling so bad, like like I'm just going out of it. And then my ex, who was right there, he started paging the nurse like something is wrong with her. And
Yes.
she come in and she said, Mrs. Marshall, she started tapping me with some cloth. Miss Marshall, talk to me, tell me your name, tell me your age. And then guess what happened? They discovered that the afterbirth was still inside of me. So look how they were gonna let me lose my life
Oh.
on the same day that my last child is coming this world. They're gonna let me lose my life too.
Mm-hmm.
And so then she called the doctor, obviously, and doctor's like, what's going on? She said, I don't know, something's wrong with her, like it. But I could hear, even though I'm going in and out of it,
Yes,
they
yes.
had already to give him the baby. And then they discovered that the afterbirth was still inside of me. No, they had to stand there and start working my stomach, like pressing on my stomach and pressing and
Yeah.
keep tapping her with a wet cloth. Well, and I said, Jesus, all these people's going to kill me. They left the afterbirth inside of me. But I
No.
think after the fact, I understood because of the situation and the surroundings of, okay, the baby is out, wrap the baby in a blanket so the mother can at least have the baby for this time. They just did what they did and totally
I
forgot that
think
they
so.
were the after.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh yeah. But God, there's a God, and God is good.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you so much for that. God is good.
Mhm.
God is good. Yeah. Yep.
So when I saw you put those pictures, that's why I was asking. Well, it's
Yeah.
good to hear the story, but I wish it has happened in another way.
Amen. You're right.
Because nobody wants to lose a child, no matter what circumstance.
You are right.
Mm-hmm.
You are
That
right.
that could have been the president of the United States.
You are right.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew why it happened too. I mean, my body was just under a lot of stress, and at
Mm-hmm.
that time there was a lot going on, and I think all the stress that I was going through at that moment is what
Yeah.
caused my body to just react like that. Because I never had nothing
Yeah,
like
it
that happen to
raised the
me.
cortisol, yes.
Yeah. So your body will react when you're going through stress. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, he is resting in peace in heaven.
Amen. Amen.
Mm.
Yeah.
We
Well,
don't
he
even have
lives.
to we
He
don't even
lives.
have to pray for him because he's an angel. He doesn't know anything.
Amen. You're right about
He
that. Yeah.
didn't hurt anyone.
14 years. So that's why I never really even thought about it until just now. When I say I never thought about, I'm like, oh my God. When you asked me when it happened, I'm like, wow, that was 2011. He would have
Mm-hmm.
been 14 years. Well, yeah, it would have been 14 years because I was due in, um, I think I was due in June of 2011. Yeah. They said they should have done a DNC after the birth. I don't think they would have done that because in their eyes it was just a natural birth. You understand? That's
It
why the
was.
doctor's like, you got to do a natural. And I'm like, what? Like, no, I'm like, oh my God, you won't tell me that I got to do this and the baby's still not going to be here. Like, wow. It just was
They,
their
they,
I said it was their negligence that they left the afterbirth in me. But even though I felt like it was their negligence, I kind of understood because of the circumstances of the situation. It was a really sad situation. Imagine
yeah.
doctor coming in and telling you that there's no way they can sew the bag. You know, something when you just have a little leakage and it's just a little tumor in that sac, they can sew it. They're gonna tell you just stay off your feet, get bed rest, stay off your feet as much as possible, because too much fuel wouldn't have leaked out. But in my case, too much had leaked out.
How
Yeah,
how how old was the pregnancy?
I was like 5 months. You see, 5 months, a little bit over
Oh
five
yeah,
months.
no.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I already knew what I was gonna have. I
Mm-hmm.
already all that there, it was about a little over 5 months.
Yeah, because
Maybe
the
if I
reason
hadn't,
why I asked,
yeah,
because I had my water broke for 2 days.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
And you were right. With my daughter, my water was broken for about a
Yeah.
good 12 hours. Yeah.
Yeah. 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
My water broke on Saturday night, Sunday morning. Icicle
Right.
was removed on Tuesday evening.
Mm.
Yeah.
But see, if you think about it, maybe if I was like 6 months, maybe it would have been stand a better chance. They probably would have been
Yes.
able to take the
Punch was
baby,
too young.
yes, and put it in like, one of those incubator things and,
Mm.
yeah, with more
Mm.
progress. Yeah.
That's so stressful.
It is. It really is, but
Mm.
God knows best. Yeah.
That's so stressful, those incubator babies. You have to leave them at the hospital and you have to visit
Exactly.
them every day and you have to pump your breast as well.
Right.
Um,
Carol
I don't know
Charles,
what a dry birth is. I don't know what that is.
what do you call it?
Elise is asking if that is what they call a dry birth. I don't know what a
Dry
dry
birth.
birth is.
I never hear about no dry birth. What is that?
Mm.
But Carol Charles said, I lost my first child, a daughter at birth in 1997. Sorry to hear that. Overdue birth, born at 42
Oh,
weeks. Oh, Jesus. Still had a photo of her. Lost one of my twin boys 2 weeks after birth in 2004. My God. They were healthy. His death is not something I would have shared here. So sorry to hear that, darling.
we
My
are so
God.
sorry.
Ah, it's even worse when you go so far, all the way
Yes,
to the end
yes.
of your pregnancy, and then
Hmm. And buy all the nice things and prepare all the baby's room.
okay, Rosemary, thanks. Yeah, exactly. That's the part that would be so crushing as well.
Hmm.
Mm-mm-mm. Childbirth
I'm
is
so
not
sorry.
easy. Pregnancy in a whole is not easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, but who else is pregnant? I saw somebody pregnant.
Olivia,
Oh yeah, Olivia's pregnant. Is Cora pregnant too?
I don't know why you
She
said
seems
that.
she seems pregnant.
What do you mean seems pregnant? What is
She thought
seem
the tummy is big.
Oh, really? I don't know. I haven't seen
Mhm.
her lately.
Alice, is she pregnant?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Maybe just from eating.
Uh-uh.
They got some people that they got slender bodies. Their bodies are slender, but their tummies are big, meaning even though they got a slender body, slim body. So maybe it's just one of those things. I haven't seen her lately, so I don't know.
Okay. You know what I'm eating, right? You know the tiny nuts?
But Cece's asking Eliz,
Eh?
you ask Eliz, Jesus, you ask Eliz, is she pregnant? I'm laughing at what you ask Eliz.
I
Oh
have
God.
to ask you this. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Oh God, Cece, that's a good one. Eliz, you're the birthing master. Eliz, Cece, one of Kayla is pregnant. Jesus Christ. Man.
Mm-hmm.
Deborah said, no,
Ask,
she's not
ask.
pregnant. Deborah said, no, she's not Deborah P. No, she's not
Okay.
pregnant. Somebody asked her that. She said, no, she's not pregnant. God forbid that. What she said, no, baby, there.
I wish she was to s-
Grace,
to show
Grace said,
somebody how it is.
Grace said
Okay.
maybe she
What
has
would you
her
like?
period, so the tummy is bloaty. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. It's funny. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, listen, no, she's not pregnant. Her tummy is due to having two children and period. So it bloatedness. Okay, I get you. Oh, God. Ah, oh, that's a funny one. Yeah, but I mean, it's true, right? After giving birth to kids, of course, your tummy, most people, I'm gonna say most people, because some people's stomach go back flat, like they had no children, but everybody is not the same, you know what I mean? And a lot of black people, they're left with some tummy, you know what I mean? Okay, how slim they are. all depends on their genes, right? But Judith said probably the angle of which her body was positioned. God, Jesus, I tell you. Peggy says, simply speech, I know someone who was pregnant and had to be admitted in hospital for many months. Jesus, like 5 months. Wow. But her feet were hanging up in the bed above her head. She eventually gave birth. Can you imagine being like that for months? The worst part is a mother giving birth at 9 months, but yet the baby was gone. Yes, that is the worst part, darling. I'm telling you, that's the most devastating part of it all. Rosemary said, I had my twins at 6 months. The weight was 2 pounds. Oh, and 1 pound. Oh my goodness. And they are still with me 43 years now. Oh my goodness. That's a blessing. That's wonderful. Twins at it, Jesus. 1 pound and 2 pounds, but that was at 6 months. Yeah. Wow.
Mm.
That was a blessing.
Mm.
That was a blessing, Rosemary. Yes. May God continue to bless them. That's wonderful.
I'm
Yeah.
happy for you though.
For who?
Mm. For
Rosemary?
her.
Yes, absolutely. You know, it's the birth two babies. One is 2 pounds and 1 pound. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Those are
Yeah.
tiny. Sweet Pea, did you eat this in Nigeria?
What is that? What is it?
Tiger nuts.
Mm-mm. I ate nuts when I was there because you know me, I love to eat nuts. But no, no. Mm-mm.
No, these ones. Look,
No,
look,
that.
these. Look.
No. I didn't eat that one. Nope, nope, nope. That's the first match you seen, though, CC.
This is the
Guys,
first time you've seen them.
put some running lights on this video, please. That's the first time I'm seeing that nuts. That tiger nut. I never seen that before.
Yeah, that's tiger nuts.
First time I'm seeing that.
Mm-hmm.
I normally get the honey roasted ones or just the regular peanuts.
Okay, these are tiger
Mm-hmm.
nuts.
Okay.
They're called tiger nuts because of the dots they have on their skin.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
I
Look
see.
like the tiger print.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, nice. That's
Wow.
nice.
Hmm. Okay,
Good
I've
job.
got to go.
No problem, darling. I'm gonna be going soon
Mm-hmm.
myself too because I don't know what it looks like it's gonna rain though.
Does it?
It does look cloudy. But it might
Okay.
just look that way, but it might not actually be like that when I go outside.
It's
Yeah.
very funny here.
Okay. How's your weather
Mm.
now, Stacey? I know that it's not hot anymore.
Eh?
How's your weather there now? Has it gotten like more cooler?
No, it's sunny.
Oh, sunny? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nice.
Look outside.
Mm-hmm.
It's sunny.
Yeah. Okay, Rosemary said she didn't think that they were gonna make it. They had to stay in the hospital for 3 months. Yeah,
Of
that's
course.
right. Mm-hmm.
Because they were very small.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Had to allow them some time to put some weight on their bodies, right?
Mm-hmm. 1 pound. God.
Yeah.
Where am I passing with those?
Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see outside.
They wouldn't have clothes to wear even.
True.
Mm-hmm. They wouldn't have clothes to wear.
Yeah,
And their skin will be so sensitive.
that's true too. You're right
Mm-hmm.
about that. Had they went home earlier, they probably wouldn't make it. You know what I mean? Because you wouldn't be having the ability to keep them going. But at least at the hospital, they have what it takes.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
when they come home, they will be breathing, their nose will be blocked. Oh God, too
Mm-hmm,
many things.
mm-hmm. Exactly. You are right.
Too many things.
Mm. The things women go through, I tell you here. That's why, boy. Mm. Things shouldn't go through.
And you have to be pumping milk,
Yeah. So
breast milk.
Grace, Grace. Oh God. Grace has a question. 1 pound is how many kilos?
One
Cece,
pound.
you do measurements. You should know that.
Yeah, 1 pound is 0.300 kilos. I
Okay.
think so. Let me confirm by Google's. I think
Mm-hmm.
it's 0.300.
Mm.
1 pound. 0.300? No, no, even less. Let me see, 1 pound. 1 pound is quite small.
Yeah, it's very light, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not much weight at all.
And that means you can hold them in your hand.
Exactly.
Is 1 pound.
Hmm.
How many kgs? Yeah, you see, 0.45. That means half a kilo.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Half a kilo. Hmm?
Yeah.
Imagine a whole baby, you can hold it like that. My friend, I remember she
Just in your
showed us
palm.
pictures. My friend showed us pictures of their baby, and they had the
Yeah.
baby in their palm like this.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, she showed
Well,
us
you're
those
right.
pictures.
You're right. It's that tiny, right? It's very
Mm-hmm.
small. Yeah.
Yeah.
You are right.
I don't know how they grow, but they do.
Hmm.
They grow
They
out of your
grow,
body, but they do grow.
they
So
grow fast too.
very interesting. I don't
Yeah,
think they grow fast,
they
but
do,
they
in my
just develop.
opinion. Cause
Mm.
okay, ask Rosemary. Her baby that was 1 pound. By the time that she was ready to take that baby home after 3 months, that
Mm.
baby already done grow fast. Even if it was already 4 pounds, 5 pounds, by the time she took it home, that's still fast to me.
Mm-hmm.
In that short space of time, 90 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hmm. I tell you, boy, the things women body go through during
Mm.
and after pregnancy, it's not easy. And there's sometimes to have them same children that was just a little tiny thing that barely made it come and give you so much problems.
Ah.
I'll
Mm.
come to I'll come to disrespect you. Could you imagine? Mm-mm-mm.
Have you seen that video of that Sierra Leonean lady who was telling the story of her Sierra Leonean family who were witches?
Who were who? Rituals? Which?
Witches.
No,
Yeah.
really.
She said her family are all witches. Her mom, her dad, her
Okay.
mom's sisters, her grandmother.
So is she one?
She's a witch.
Oh, geez. Okay. Hmm. Beware. Tell the men to beware then.
Yeah. Her mom, her dad. No,
Wow.
sorry, her mom, her grandmom, her uncles, her aunts, all of
Dang.
them are witches.
Oh, wow. I did not see that. If you come across that video, send that to me because she's actually on the video talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
And she's a witch herself. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Thank you, Marveline.
No, no,
Uh,
she said they wanted to put her into witchcraft.
oh, geez. Okay.
And they wanted her to sleep with one of the wizards.
What?
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm. Wow.
Mm-hmm. I was
Okay.
watching it. I was
Was
just
it
like, huh?
was it a documentary, meaning that she was telling
No,
documentary?
it's her own program.
Oh, it's our own one. Okay, okay. Darn. People will
Mhm.
probably hear her and think that she's that
I
she's
think people
lying.
are thinking that she is cuckoo.
That's what I'm saying. They were probably be thinking, this woman made up this stuff. This is not even true. Wizards and all of this. Not
Yeah,
knowing
you
that
have
those
lost
things
it.
actually happen, you know? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those
People are
things do
thinking,
happen.
baby, you have lost it.
Exactly. That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
But these things are happening for real, you know what I mean? It's crazy, but
Mm-hmm.
it really
Mm-hmm.
is. There's this one lady that's on TikTok, and she always brings these stories that people tell her about things that happen to them in their marriages and with the husband. And sometimes when I listen to them stories, like, are these things even really true? But there are true stories. It's just that there's stories that you would never imagine that would be happening in the world. You know? Yeah.
I like the way you ask, are these stories even true?
I'm serious. Because, when you hear one story of this girl saying that her mother told her never to go to this particular butcher shop late at
Mm.
night, no matter what she do, never to go there. But one night she was so hungry and she felt eating
Mm.
one specific meat and she went there late. And then when she went there, this kind of thing happened and this happened. And she took the meat and then she started seeing that people and headless people. And I'm like, oh my God, is that real? But apparently it's
Yes,
real.
somebody, one West Indian lady had once told me
Uh-huh.
that she doesn't, she wouldn't allow Africans to do her hair because her mom told her that African people can do witchcraft on your head.
Oh, I've heard that
Yeah.
too. I've heard that story, meaning
Hmm.
about that
She said
part. Wow.
she came to do her hair, and then she said, "I cannot tell my mom that you're an African." I said, "Okay."
So she allow you to do her hair, but she tell you what her mother said?
Yes, she said, "But I cannot let you know.
Hmm.
I cannot let my mother know that you
That's a
are
good one.
African." And then I
Mhm.
said, "Why don't you simply tell her that you didn't? Don't tell her that you came to my salon.
Right?
Yeah,
Oh,
tell her that you
Jesus.
went to another salon. Say no,
True.
I can't tell her that you're African.
Oh
Okay,
my God.
why?" And then
Mm-mm.
she explained to me that in their country they believe that that Africans are witches.
Mm. Oh my
And
goodness.
then I just said, God, please let me finish this girl's hair.
Because she was ready, boy, to tell you that right there while you're
No,
doing her
God,
hair for
please
real.
let me finish this girl's hair and not tell her to leave.
See, there's so many stories, so many things that you hear about Africans and stuff. I tell you
Mm-hmm,
so many, okay?
mm-hmm.
Mm.
I hear them. I
Ah,
hear them, of course. I do it.
yeah.
I hear them. And then I just say, yeah, whatever.
Don't believe everything you hear, right? Is what you're thinking,
Uh,
see?
some people don't know that.
Yeah.
Mm. She said, I cannot tell my mom that I came to do my hair by some African women.
Her mother
Why?
wanted her to losing her mind, right?
Yeah. I said,
God
why?
for see, God forbid that her that started happening to her here. Now her mother will come over at your
Yeah.
salon and block the place. Can you imagine?
Sweet peach. I have had women ask me if I'm on my period
What?
before I touch their hair. Yes.
Oh my God. Like, okay, even if you're on your period and you said no, how the hell they gonna know?
She said,
Mm-mm-mm.
Because it will break my hair." And I said,
Wow.
why would it break your hair? She said, yeah, that's
Mm,
their belief. Okay.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She said it will break my hair, that's what they believe. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Mm,
I said,
wow.
what are you doing in those islands? Mm-hmm.
Mhm. My God. Mm,
Yeah, they
mm.
believe.
Yeah, I know, darling. Trust me. I had many thoughts before I went to Africa. Many
Before
people
you went to
telling me,
Nigeria.
oh yes, darling. Many people telling me all kind of different things. Don't eat from this body. Don't open your drink it, then leave it there and say you went to the bathroom and come back and leave your drink there because this, oh God. So many different things, CC. I'm telling you here. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway,
Mm.
next week we will talk about the fear of dogs.
Okay, okay, that sounds good.
Mhm.
That
Black
sounds good.
women in this country are afraid of dogs. I have sent it to you.
Yes, I was watching it from Uchi.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk about it. A lot of black women are afraid of dogs, and it's true.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
What did Margaret say? Not only Africans do that in my country, they tell us don't let people put their hands on your hair, even pastors. Of course.
Mm.
That's why when I see people take their young babies to their pastors and give them to touch their hair, their head, I'm like, eh? No.
Oh my God. That one about pastors, I never hear about that one, but that's the
You know
first.
what we say? We say, carry your wahala, they go.
See. Oh God.
Yeah. Let's talk about the fear of dogs next week,
Okay.
please.
All right, we
Yeah.
can talk about that. Yeah, I don't personally know anybody that has a fear of dogs, really.
Hmm?
You know what I mean? I don't know nobody that has a fear of dogs. Maybe because I grew up in the islands, and in the islands, people had dogs all the time. Whether it was your neighbor's dogs or your own dogs in the yard. So I
Yeah.
don't really know people that I
Some
know for
people,
me personally, I don't like big dogs to be my dog in my house. Why? Not because I'm fearful of them, because of the smell that they give off when they go outside walking and come back in. That smell upsets my stomach, make me feel like I want to vomit. Even with the small dog that I had, CC, whenever that dog outside, if Mark take the dog outside, when the dog come back and they come at me every time, get a dog from me. Mm. And I got to hold my nose because my stomach is like turned up like I want to throw up. Seriously. Mm. You know, because when they go outside and they come back, they got that sweat, whatever it is that accumulated on them from outside. Yeah,
yeah.
I can't take it. Mm.
And sometimes it's not even when they go out, when they play.
Well, mine was when they went outside. The playing was not a problem, even if they're playing with the kids in the house. But once they go outside and they step outside and they got air mixture with them and they come back in, I can't stomach it. I'm sorry. Mm-mm.
Right.
I can't.
All right.
So I don't want.
I'm
I
going
don't
to
want the
go.
big balls. Okay, Cece. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Have a lovely weekend, everyone.
You too.
Be
Thanks.
happy with your family. It's the only one you've got.
Amen. Thanks. But McCaddy is saying that she used to be um, until I got my own African bulldog. Then I got less fearful of dogs.
Yes,
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. When you
Okay.
have the secret, you have to share that lady's thing. So next week we can talk about it.
Yes, I'm gonna share it over in the group, and
Yeah.
anybody can go and watch it. Absolutely.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All
Ciao,
right. Thank you so much.
bonitas.
Bye bye. Thank you so much for joining. Good to hear your voice. Tell Olga for me to
Yes,
say hello.
me too.
Thanks. Bye bye. Inez, I know that you love your dogs. I know. She said I have the pucks and they are clean. Yeah, that's nice. Um, nice. Dogs are, I mean, don't get me wrong, dogs are good to have around, because dogs sometimes they're even like little babies, especially you got those small little tiny dogs that really love to be around people and, they want to be everywhere you are. Yeah. But, thank you all so much. It is what it is. I had to get rid of my dog, unfortunately, because of where I was living. I couldn't keep no pets there. And I was so devastated. Me and Mark Rice, so y'all would think that we was crying over a baby that was being taken away from us. I would never forget that day. As long as I live, I would never forget. And the dog understood. The dog understood. And I think the dog understood because he felt like the sadness in us. And he didn't even give no trouble when he had to go. You were like, I'm so sorry, we can't keep you, Barkley. But yes, we cried. I'll never forget that day. Mark cried more than me because we had our dog for so many years. And yeah, but you call that life. And then my son always asks me, Mom, will we ever get a dog again? And I'm like, Mark, to tell you the honest truth, I don't know. The way how my life is and how I work now, I can't be with no dog now, okay? Because when he go to school, you know, when you got those small, tiny dogs that they don't like to be in closed up door rooms by themselves. They'll go and scratch the door or make noise or whatever because the fear of being alone. And I think that dog was so fearful of being alone because the first owner who had him will always put him in a cage, go away for 1 week, sometimes a week and a half, just leave food there, let the dog poop in the same spot in that cage and leave the dog. And I think because of that, the dog just had this fear of being claustrophobic in a room by itself. And that when I got to work and them children go to school, and I put our dog in my oldest son room and tell them, stay here. I got to work. Because you can't have barking in the background when you're talking to the customers. And that dog, in the first beginning, used to be howling and screaming. And I was just going to say, stop shouting, stop yelling. I got to work. You can't be here. And I think after about a week or two, the dog like it started to realize as I kept on saying to him, I got to work. You bark too much. And then it stopped doing it, you know. I would say, come on, Berkeley, I got to work. I got to work. You got to go over here. Come on. So they just stand there and watch me like, I don't know. Come on, I gotta work. You bark too much. You gotta stay here. Then it started coming, right? Because it like it's understanding. Oh God, every time I talk about that dog, I get sad because I miss him so much. Yeah, so person, cat. Yeah, my daughter's a cat lover. She's a cat lover. Give my daughter 5 cats, she'll take them, especially the little kittens. Oh, she loves cats, but yeah. All right, my people. Well, Peggy saying we had one, came home, a new puppy. In 2 weeks, he was too big and bad. What? And bad mixed with German Shepherd. Oh, Jesus. I ain't going for them kind of dogs. If I get a dog again, I want no dog that's going to get big. I want no German Shepherd dog. Just give me one of those small ones that going to stay small like that. You know what I mean? But if I get another one, don't give me a barker. You know what I mean? One that's going to bark all the time. Uh, okay. Grace, I'm a person. Uh, Shireen, how are you? Yes, it's been a long time, darling. Hope you're doing okay. And for anybody that joining here today as well, hope you all are doing well. Well, guys, let me get out. Time is getting away so that I can come back and relax and enjoy my BET sisters. You know, I'm still playing catch up from the last season. You know what I mean? So I really enjoyed that show, those black girls. Um, but thank you all so much for joining this freestyle. It's been real, it's been amazing, and thank you to everybody that put in their 2 cents and whatever we were talking about. And even if you didn't, if you were here and you were just lighting up the video, still appreciate it. Even if you weren't lighting it up and you were just here today, we appreciate you all. And keep me up to date. You know, if you see anything around the way that I missing out on, you know what I mean, just send it my way. Bye-bye.